Did you know that according to statistics from the National Institute on Aging in the United States, more than 65% of men over the age of 60 feel they are gradually losing their strength, both physically and mentally, without knowing why? You may have experienced that feeling too, waking up tired every morning, having trouble sleeping at night, and sensing that you are no longer yourself. It is not because you did something wrong. It is not because age is working against you. It may simply be because your body is missing a few essential nutrients that few people talk about. In today's video, I will gently and clearly share with you 3 essential vitamins that can help improve blood circulation, restore energy, and naturally support male hormones in older adults without the need for medication. This is not magic. It is science, and it is your right to take care of your own body in a way that feels natural and empowering. If you are over the age of 60, please watch this video until the end. It might change how you take care of your health every single day. Which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below. And if you find this content helpful, do not forget to hit subscribe to receive more guidance on senior health. Once a man reaches the age of 60, his body begins to experience subtle changes that are not always easy to notice right away. You may still walk normally, eat a balanced diet, and sleep fairly well. Yet something still feels missing. It might be the sluggish feeling in the morning, the lack of motivation to do things you once enjoyed, or the confusion that comes from no longer feeling the strength within you like before. These signs are often dismissed as just part of getting older. But in truth, they are the body's quiet way of signaling that the male system, hormone levels, and circulatory function are starting to decline. What is concerning is that many people try to fix this by turning to quick stimulants without realizing that the real problem lies at the root, a lack of essential nutrients that directly affect hormones, energy, and blood vessels. These 3 elements form a triangle that cannot be separated. I call this the triangle of senior vitality. When blood circulation is impaired, the body cannot deliver enough oxygen to the organs that need it. When your cells lack energy, you may feel constantly drained even if you sleep well. And when hormone levels drop, your mood, memory, and natural sense of masculinity also begin to fade. All 3 of these systems are directly influenced by certain vitamins that may seem simple, yet serve as the foundation of your health. The good news is that you can take action and you do not need to do anything complicated or expensive. You just need to understand what your body is missing and give it exactly what it needs each day. In the next section, I will introduce the first essential vitamin, a key that helps open up your blood flow, awaken your inner vitality, and reconnect your body from within. The first one is vitamin D. Among the 3 vitamins I am about to share with you today, the first one can be considered the awakener of circulation, and that is vitamin D. You may have heard about vitamin D in the context of supporting strong bones, but very few people know that it is also a key factor in maintaining healthy blood circulation and supporting hormone function in older men. I want to tell you a short story about William, a 67-year-old retired engineer who came to see me feeling confused. He said, "I still love my wife, but my body doesn't seem to respond. I feel like I am drifting away from myself." After we ran some tests, the results showed that William had a severe vitamin D deficiency. This did not surprise me, because over 50% of men over the age of 60 in the United States are lacking vitamin D, according to a study by the National Institute on Aging. What is concerning is that many people are unaware of how deeply vitamin D affects overall health. Vitamin D is not just the sunshine vitamin. It also plays a crucial role in triggering the production of nitric oxide in the blood vessels, a natural compound that acts like a key to widen blood vessels and help blood flow more easily to important areas, including the pelvic region and male reproductive system. When vitamin D is lacking, blood flow becomes sluggish, and small blood vessels may kink, preventing oxygen and nutrients from reaching where they are needed. This can affect not only physical function, but also lead to cold hands and feet, mild numbness, insomnia, and subtle memory loss. In addition, vitamin D is closely linked to the immune system, muscle function, and the production of testosterone in older men. Long-term deficiency can cause testosterone levels to drop more quickly, leading to fatigue, mood swings, and a loss of confidence. The good news is that getting enough vitamin D is one of the simplest changes you can make in your daily routine. Just 15 to 20 minutes of morning sunlight on your skin, especially on your hands, face, and neck, can help your body produce a significant amount of vitamin D. You can also support this by eating salmon, sardines, eggs, cod, liver, or using supplements if necessary. However, there is one important note. Not all forms of vitamin D are the same. Many people buy vitamin D2, which is often cheaper but harder to absorb and less effective for the best results. You should choose vitamin D3 in drop form or soft gel capsules, ideally taken with a main meal that contains fat to boost absorption. Many of my patients, like William, began to feel more awake, more connected, and more energized within just a few weeks of consistent sunlight exposure and proper D3 supplementation. They no longer felt distant from their own bodies. Vitamin D is not a magic cure, but it is the foundation that helps everything else in the body function more smoothly. When blood flow improves, oxygen and hormones are transported more efficiently. As a result, you not only feel better, but also more confident and steady in your daily activities. However, as I mentioned earlier, vitamin D is just one side of the triangle of senior vitality. Even if your blood vessels are open and flowing, your body still needs fuel to function. So what acts as the source of energy for your cells? Your memory and your mood each day. The second one is vitamin B12. If vitamin D plays the role of unlocking circulation in the body, then the next vitamin I want to share with you is the key fuel that helps your cells function properly every single day. That vitamin is B12, also known as the energy vitamin. A story I always remember is about Mr. Thomas, a 72-year-old former chief accountant for a large company. He told me that he ate a balanced diet, got a full 8 hours of sleep each night, and avoided alcohol. Yet, by 3 p.m., his mind would start to feel foggy, and his body felt as if it had a heavy weight pressing down on his shoulders. He said, "I no longer recognize myself. It feels like my body is running in battery-saving mode." When I heard this, I immediately suspected that his body was calling out for help due to a vitamin B12 deficiency. This condition is more common than we think. In younger people, B12 is typically absorbed from foods like eggs, dairy, liver, and meat. But once you pass the age of 6, your body begins to produce less stomach acid, which is essential for releasing and absorbing B12 from food. This means that even if you are eating well, you may still be at risk of deficiency. Without enough B12, the process of energy production in your cells is disrupted. In other words, no matter how well you eat or how soundly you sleep, if you are lacking B12, you may still feel tired, have trouble concentrating, become forgetful, and experience emotional ups and downs. In many of my patients, I also see symptoms like tingling in the hands and feet, numbness in the soles, or unsteady walking. What matters is not just knowing that you are deficient, but choosing the right form of B12 to supplement. On the market today, there are two main forms, cyanocobalamin and methylcobalamin. Cyanocobalamin is a common synthetic form, but older adults have difficulty absorbing it. On the other hand, methylcobalamin is the bioactive form that your body can use immediately without any conversion. I always advise my patients, especially those over 60, to prioritize using methylcobalamin, ideally in sublingual tablet form or liquid drops. And best taken in the morning with a protein-rich meal to optimize absorption In addition to taking supplements, you should continue to include B12-rich foods in your daily meals, such as tuna, eggs, milk, and beef liver. But remember, at this age, food alone is not enough. You need additional support to maintain a steady level of energy for your body. Many people within just 2 to 3 weeks of taking the right form of B12 notice a clear difference. They feel more alert in the morning, less fatigued during the day, and most importantly, they feel lighter and more joyful in spirit. This is not by chance. B12 is also closely linked to mood and memory, helping the brain stay sharp and the mind stay clear. In studies published in the Journal of Endocrinology in the United States, expert Dr. Michael Irwig emphasized that vitamin B12 deficiency in older adults is one of the hidden causes of declining quality of life that often goes unnoticed. So if you feel like you are slowing down, it is not because you are becoming less capable. It is simply because your body is asking to be recharged from within. And vitamin B12 is the quiet yet powerful support that helps restore that energy. However, we also know that energy alone is not enough. Your body needs a protective shield against aging, silent inflammation, and the factors that weaken male hormones over time. And that is the role of the third vitamin, the one that acts as a strong shield for senior male vitality. The third one is vitamin E. If vitamin D is the flow and vitamin B12 is the fuel, then vitamin E is the silent armor that protects the entire system of senior vitality from the aging forces that slowly wear it down day by day. I still remember a spring afternoon when Edward, a 70-year-old former pilot, walked into my clinic. He had lived at high speed, always strong and resolute. But that day, he sat down and sighed. I do everything right. I eat clean, exercise regularly, and sleep enough, but I still feel more fragile than before. I don't recover as fast anymore. And sometimes I don't even know who I am. Edward's concern was not just physical, it was the feeling of losing control from within. After a thorough checkup, I found that he was deficient in vitamin E, a commonly overlooked vitamin that plays a vital role in protecting hormones, blood vessels, and key physiological cells. Vitamin E functions as a powerful antioxidant, helping to neutralize free radicals, harmful molecules produced during aging, chronic inflammation, or from a diet high in sugar and fried foods. Without enough vitamin E, the cells in your body, especially hormone-producing cells and blood vessel endothelial cells, can become damaged. This leads to hidden inflammation, reduced blood flow, and weakened male hormones in older adults. These effects do not show up overnight. They come slowly, subtly, but persistently from insomnia, unexplained fatigue, mood swings, and declining memory, to a gradual loss of confidence and strength in everyday situations. What makes vitamin E special is that it not only protects your cells, but also helps maintain the elasticity of blood vessel walls, supports your body's ability to handle stress, speeds up recovery after activity, and even improves your ability to concentrate. There are many forms of vitamin E on the market, but synthetic single types often do not provide the full benefit. What your body truly needs is natural vitamin E in the form of mixed tocopherols, which combines several natural forms: alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. Studies published in the Journal of Urology have highlighted the link between natural vitamin E and the protection of testosterone and male gland function in older men. This helps maintain a sense of strength, control, and stability in everyday life. When it comes to food, you can easily add vitamin E through healthy sources like almonds, sunflower seeds, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil, avocados, spinach, and kale. These simple foods are not only delicious, but also act as a natural remedy to protect your body from oxidation and premature aging. However, in older adults, the ability to absorb fats and process vitamin E can decline. This is why using supplements becomes necessary as long as you choose a high-quality product that clearly states mixed tocopherols and comes from a trusted source. Many people, within just 2 to 3 weeks of using vitamin E correctly, we have noticed visible changes, brighter skin, deeper sleep, a more stable mood, and especially a renewed sense of connection between body and mind. In the triangle of senior vitality, vitamin E serves as the protective shield, helping to preserve the most valuable parts of your body, keeping them from leaking or breaking down with time. But for all three elements to truly work together, it is not just about understanding. It is about knowing how to combine them at the right time, in the right way, and in the right amounts as part of your daily life. So how can you apply these three vitamins easily without having to change too much? After understanding the role of each vitamin in the triangle of senior vitality, you might be wondering, how can I include all three in my daily life in a simple and memorable way without making major changes to my habits? The answer lies in creating a gentle but consistent daily health routine, which I call the 3-point vitality habit. 3 moments in the day that align with 3 essential functions: circulation, energy, and protection. The first point is in the morning, when your body needs to be awakened with cellular energy. Start your day with a glass of warm filtered water, followed by methylcobalamin vitamin B12. Ideally in sublingual or liquid drop form, along with a protein-rich breakfast such as boiled eggs, oatmeal, or almond milk. B12 not only helps you feel alert, but also supports memory and concentration throughout the day. The second point is midday or early afternoon, when you are more likely to feel a slump after lunch. This is the time to take vitamin D3. If possible, to spend 15 to 20 minutes walking gently outdoors in the sunlight so your body can naturally synthesize vitamin D through the skin. If the weather is not favorable or you do not go outside often, take a D3 supplement with your main meal of the day, ideally lunch with healthy fats like salmon, eggs, or cold-pressed plant oils. Vitamin D helps maintain steady blood circulation and lays the foundation for more balanced hormone activity. The third point is, during your evening snack or dinner, when your body needs protection and preparation for deep sleep, this is the best time to add vitamin E from natural food sources such as a small handful of almonds, a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil drizzled over salad, or lightly sauteed spinach with garlic. If you use a supplement, be sure to choose one labeled natural mixed tocopherols to ensure optimal effectiveness. This not only helps prevent cellular aging, but also protects the male gland and hormone function during sleep. All of these small actions, when repeated daily, form a closed-loop vitality system, helping your body recover naturally from within. What matters most is not how many capsules you take, but whether you are using the right kind, the right way, and at the right time. Just like building a house, you cannot lay a single brick today and then forget about it for a week. Senior health is the same. It needs gentle nurturing every single day, and you can begin that journey as early as tomorrow morning with the simplest step: choosing the right vitamin and believing that your body still holds tremendous power to recover. As you reach the end of today's journey, I believe you now have a clearer picture of your body after the age of 60. It is not by chance that vitality, energy, and the feeling of inner strength change over time, but that does not mean you are powerless against these changes. The 3 vitamins, we explored vitamin D, vitamin B8, and vitamin E, are actually the 3 quiet pillars supporting vitality in older age. They are the missing links that have long been overlooked in modern male healthcare. Vitamin D helps open up circulation, bringing blood and hormones to where they are needed. Vitamin B dose fuels every cell, keeping you alert and helping you maintain a sharp memory. Vitamin E serves as an antioxidant shield, protecting your blood vessels and male glands from the silent wear and tear of aging. The good news is, you do not need to do anything drastic to begin. A small change to your breakfast, a short walk in the morning sun, or a handful of seeds with your evening meal may be enough to lay the first brick on your path to recovery. What matters most is being consistent, doing it the right way, and clearly understanding your purpose. Senior health does not come from miracles. It comes from persistence, awareness, and the daily repetition of simple actions done correctly. If you found today's information helpful, please hit subscribe so you will not miss future videos. And do not hesitate to share your story or questions in the comments below. I will always read them and be here to walk alongside you.